Yes.
Yay!
Okay.
Sorry, we had some technical.
Well, here's the thing. They're not on it yet. This is a brand new thing, but I have a feeling that once we go live, they're all going to jump to it. The good thing is we didn't start to go live on anything else, so they'll be here soon. So this is the beginning of the video that's being posted right now, but yeah, let us know in the chat if you're hanging about or if you're here or not. We currently, it's not really. Okay, here's the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, hello. There's everyone joining.
Cool.
Yeah, so sorry we could not post a video on Thursday. We are both working on our theses, and they are insane.
They're so hard.
So much, just so much. Like
I've never had this much to write in such a short period of
and
time.
this far behind. Oh, I think we have a special guest just begging to come through. Because we moved to this exterior little area, I believe I would call him a boy, but he's almost a man at this point.
So large.
Is going to be joining us. So do we want to bring him up here?
We'll just hop up.
I just want him not to mess with the wires. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We tried going, I scheduled it to be a YouTube live stream, and then I started it on Twitch with that event, and I think that it must have glitched the app somehow. Hey! You might hear some aggressive bone chewing over the cam, but here is Appa, the baby boy.
Hello.
Oh, Appa!
Sweet angel.
He's the best. We love him so much. He's getting very big, very fast.
How much did he weigh the last time we weighed him?
He weighed 46 pounds last night.
Heavy boy.
Yeah, aggressive bone chewing noises we're getting. Hello, what's this live about? This live is really whatever we want it to be.
Yeah, just hanging out.
We're hanging out. We're going to be discussing. We've seen the finale at this point of book 3, and that was insane. Everything about every moment of. I'm excited to bring you all the reaction, but from what we've seen so far, that was absolutely nuts. Bro, he was just a small boy a second ago. I know, right? He was.
And
boy,
now he's
time
so big.
Is flying. Oh, somebody says they love the shirt. Yeah, Hamilton, the musical, big fan. We both are. We both know. We know all the words to the entire show. Season 4 is crazy. Montana will love it. Awesome.
I'm so excited.
Oh.
Only me, though.
Only Montana. I'm going to hate it. That's what I'm getting from that.
It's not for Kenny.
No, it's for me. Sorry. Jeez.
Who are you?
I need to take off these headphones.
Hello,
this isn't doing anything for me. I can't hear you guys. What? Appa's so big. Yes, he's a large boy.
Yeah.
He is going to only get bigger, too. He's got these huge paws that he's not grown into yet, so probably going to get bigger faster. Let's see. So yeah, this live stream can be questions about book 3. It can be questions before book 4. We could show you the plants that we have. Montana has a bunch of plants. We just repotted. And we could talk about the next. What? We could talk about the next show that we're gonna do. Shows multiple. Ooh, somebody, Mr. Groovy asked, what do you think is darker, Avatar or Legend of Korra?
Korra, definitely.
I'd say Korra's definitely.
Definitely darker themes. Yes, he agrees.
Yeah, Korra, especially in this season, has really delved into kind of a new territory of writing for the writers. It's kind of crazy. Somebody said Breaking Bad reaction, Haskir. We've already seen it. We literally
so many times.
Maybe 3 days ago finished our 6th watch through, which it's as good as ever. We're huge fans.
Yeah.
Kind of obsessed at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the other live stream chat that we're on a different live stream.
Just in case.
Oh no, I think there's gonna be people. Okay, somehow if everybody could just like flood. Oh, geez. Hold on, the chat. If everybody could just flood the chat of the other one with go to this live stream. I don't know how to do that, but dang, we got 411 joining us already. Welcome, 420. Good
stuff.
So yeah, if anybody has any questions or wants to see anything, we're in our main room here. So, and that the camera's actually kind of I could rotate it if we wanted to see anything. Should we show them the new plant?
Sure. I got Kenny a plant. It's been on my wish list for a bit, but Kenny has been asking for a nightstand plant.
Yes.
And this is one that can tolerate that kind of light. And I also really like it. And I feel like this is Kenny very well. It is a ZZ Zenzi.
ZZ Zenzi.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah. Have we named it yet?
Curly leaves? No.
So yeah, guys, what name does this give you guys? What vibes do you get from this plant? It doesn't have to be Avatar. It could be really anything.
Doesn't have to be themed.
Yeah. No.
Oh my goodness. The boy.
What do we think?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, we're getting a lot of names flying in. Geez, the chat is so fast. I wish I could slow. Wait, I think you can slow it down. And I don't know how.
I can't see any of them because the mic is blocking it, which is probably good because I can't read fast.
Well, we're going to slow it down. Pineapple, somebody says. Larry. We love Larry. That's feel like that's always just a name you can give most anything and it works.
That makes me concerned to have your children.
Anything, not anyone.
Okay.
Very clear distinction
Fair
there.
enough.
Do you like Bolin's hot new powers? Oh my God. Guys,
how could you not?
You're going to see on Sunday, we both lost our absolute minds when that happened. That was a crazy, crazy thing. And I mean, we saw it coming throughout the season. There was constant times where he was like, I can't metal bend. I'm less than.
Yeah.
And they were expanding on Gazan's abilities. And literally Bolin was like, wow, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we knew something was coming.
And then they got trapped. And there was no way for them to possibly get out. They're surrounded by lava.
Yeah.
And it's just Bolin.
Nowhere to go.
That's his moment.
Yeah.
It had to happen, but I loved it.
Yeah, big fan. What?
Put the plant on the sofa.
Why can't I put the plant on the sofa?
Our featured guest. Little friend is just gonna sit there. I also got 2 new wish list plants this morning and another one yesterday. Yesterday morning before I got the worst migraine I've had in years.
Oh yeah, that's it was not good.
That was actually 2 days before. So yeah. It was very exciting. It's a philodendron silver stripe, a monstera peru, and a monstera siltepecana, I think is how you say it.
Siltepecana. That's pretty fancy sounding.
It's beautiful too. It's like a silver monstera.
That's cool.
Viney looking.
I wish I could increase the size of. Wait. Oh. Aha!
Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Technical.
Oh, now I can see all the questions well. So, so ask any questions y'all want. Kenny has facial hair. Oh, so I was betting on the quality of the live stream to be low enough you couldn't see the facial hair.
Whoever said that, I adore you.
And Montana was like,
they'll be able to tell you should probably shave. Just if you.
I was like, nah.
And he was like, no, because here's the thing. We're using a different camera because we're hanging out in the main room. So Appa can be part of this.
Whoa. So Stefan16, thank you for the donation. Would you guys consider watching Kaipo and the Age of the Wonder Beasts? I do not know that show. Any show that's considered. She's only seen 2 animated series, and they are Avatar and Korra.
Yeah.
We are really open to anything.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of anything. Thank you, homeschooling.
Yeah. But hey, good for us. We can watch whatever we want.
Exactly.
But I've been seeing comments of what are we going to watch next. So we've narrowed it down to 6 options. We have a full. Appa's borking. We have a full watch through of the MCU. That'd be probably each movie would be split into, I would say, 2 pieces. Maybe 3 depending on how long. Those movies get pretty long. And they get spread out. He's a thirsty boy. They'd be spread out over sort of, what are they called? What am I even trying to say? They'd be spread out. Here we go. They would post on separate Sundays. It'd be 3 Sundays in a row. And then there's a second series we're going to put on Thursdays. And that seems to be between She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, Teen Titans, Attack on Titan, Young Justice, and the Clone Wars. And guys, I actually, wait, this is an announcement. So comment what you want to see. It's a lot of comments, so it'll be funny to see which ones sort of go. But we have an exciting announcement about. Well, we have multiple. I'm talking about the idea.
Know which thing
I'm
you're
talking about the idea.
about.
I'm talking about the idea I have for the pilots.
Okay.
So before the next series, we may not do this. I think I will try to do this. We are going to watch, we think, the pilot of Young Justice, She-Ra, Teen Titans, Clone Wars, Attack on Titan, and the MCU. We're going to watch each of the first episodes, make reactions from that, post those, and then we'll see which ones you guys like, which ones we like, and then we'll make a sort of an in the middle decision based on popularity and which ones we think are the coolest. And that'll be the way that we decide the next series. I think that's a better way than just picking one, because that'll always leave people being like, this one would have done better. Mm-hmm. So it's just, we feel like it'd be a good idea. So do you guys like that idea? Does that seem like okay, we're just getting,
like we're doing
okay. Do you see the amount of She-Ra? Do you see the amount of She-Ra? A lot of She-Ra. But they're saying that's a good idea. Cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know.
Very exciting.
I think that would just be fun. Mm-hmm. Somebody had a question. Oh, we got a donation.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Pablo Vinicius. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but would you guys consider watching Hunter x Hunter? 100% of the reactors love it. Salute from Brazil. So Hunter, I think it's called Hunter, not Hunter x Hunter. It's a show. I've heard it's really, really good. I know I saw a stat today. It's only 1% filler. So every episode's like action packed and pertinent to the story.
That's crazy.
Really, it depends. We haven't really delved into anime yet. I mean, Avatar's like kind of like
intro anime.
Yeah. It's like the gateway drug to anime. Yeah. But we'll see how animes go. But I mean, I'm always open to seeing really great pieces of animation and just film in general. So yeah.
We love watching TV, and in about, how many days is it? 35 days. We're not going to have school ever again.
We have a countdown, and we're really excited about it. Oh, Jenny B, thank you for the donation. We will answer your question right after this one. But what were you saying?
That we're just going to have a lot more time and like availability to do stuff.
Yeah.
And really like the fact that this has been technically back burner for us.
Yeah, this has literally been our secondary thing.
It's our senior year. We've spent so much time trying to get to this point.
Literally, like we keep being like, should we drop out? And then we're like, no, getting our degrees, we're doing it.
Gotta stick it out.
But we do have some exciting.
It's gonna be a game changer once it's done.
Once it's done, we are gonna watch more. But we have an awesome announcement. I'm gonna make it right after I answer this question. Jenny B asked, for the MCU, can you do watch along style on Patreon, because that is really good for movies? That's an interesting idea. So an advantage of the MCU on Patreon will be that we'll be able to post probably our full reactions to the movies on Patreon. Watch along, I'm assuming that's like a live stream. You know what? I bet we could set that up. We'll
that sounds so fun.
The only issue I could encounter is that our camera, while amazing, does not live stream in high quality yet, because it's an EOS utility like Canon camera. So they haven't released the update to make it high quality. So we'd have to use this camera, and I don't want to watch an entire movie's worth of footage on this camera. I think I'd go insane from like the lack of color depth. But yeah. We got more donations.
Thank you,
Graffiti
guys.
Turtle, $5. No comment, but thank you. Wow. Phantom of Death, another $5. Thank you. You guys should really check out Steven Universe. It's the first season. The first season drags on. Whole thing is something I think you'll love. So Steven Universe, I don't know if you've seen anything about it.
I don't know anything about it, but I've seen it recommended a couple times.
It's really, I've seen a few episodes. Oh, somebody came to join us. He said, I'm coming over the top. He looks like Pabu right now.
He does.
But yeah, we will look into that. Love Steffi Marie.
Hi.
Thank you. Oh, it just says Steffi Marie, but love Steffi Marie from TikTok. We love and adore you as well. So thank you. But yeah, we'll look into Steven Universe. I've also, in the same vein, looked at Adventure Time. Wild Incoming Appa. He kind of has Appa's personality. Oh, he said, are y'all doing something?
He said, I would like to.
What is he doing? What?
Okay, are you good, bud?
He said,
are you good?
Time to come into the middle of the
It
conversation.
is time for me to shine here.
Oh, wow. Thank you for another donation from Mohammed Usman. Thank you. Oh, and Jenny B, another 20. Thank you. I'm sorry. Watch along means you post your unedited full reaction, and people have to put up their own copy of movie and watch both synchronous.
Oh, that's so fun.
Well, I guess our original plan was just to release our full reactions, and you can do that. Watch along by doing that. So yes, we're going to be doing that for sure. Another $5 from Austin Seaman. Doge. Yeah, this is our boy right here. Thank you for the donation. Wow. Tiny. Mark Forger, thank you for another donation. Just went plant shopping today. Would be honored if Plant Queen Montana would name one of the new purchases.
Oh my god! I love that.
We need to figure out what the name is. Yeah.
What kind of plant?
Oh my god.
Description.
Montana.
Any information, vibes, energy.
Steffi Marie, do you know where we put the bucket?
The Appa hat.
Where is it?
It's on top of my helmet in the closet, my riding helmet. No, in the other closet.
Which one?
That closet.
Look at the donations and figure out what that's saying.
Appa wearing the Appa hat. We're gonna make it happen. Okay. Oh, the next 2 episodes of KORRA are some of the favorites. They're so good. Oh my god, absolutely adored them. Something surprising in seasons 3 and 4 of KORRA. Glad we're gonna watch it. Very cool.
Wait, I have something we should do.
What?
We should put the thing on Appa, the thing that we have.
You're right.
Appa is just a wrecking ball right now.
So extra.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
Lots of donations. Thank you to everybody. Ben Sorensen, next 2 episodes of KORRA are my favorites. Excited to watch them. We're excited to show you. The Allinator, you'd be surprised to see 3 surprise in seasons. Glad you're watching it. Thank you. We're excited to see it. Thank you for your donation. And oh my god, we can't keep up. Oh my god. Appa is bullying Montana right now. Thank you everybody for the donation. Would you watch WandaVision by chance? WandaVision, I tried. So we started watching it. Montana saw the first episode, was like, I am so bored. I cannot. We're going to, and it'll be better post MCU, but now we can wait until we get to that point. Cat Chic, thank you for the donation. 35 Czar. Cool name. Could you please do Dragon Prince? It's the same characters as Avatar and Sokka's voice actor. We are looking at Dragon Prince. It's just not in our top consideration right now because it's a little bit on the shorter side and we're looking to have a bit more of an extended series. But the thing is, once we graduate, the sky's the limit. We'll do whatever we can. Like if I can edit faster or we hire an editor, that'll happen because this is about to become our full-time job.
Yeah.
Because we are establishing Let's Create LLC, our business.
Yes.
So
it's very, very exciting.
Thank you to everybody who's donating now and who has in the past and all your support. We're very excited about what the future holds.
Yeah.
And we'll keep it up. Mateo Nieto, thank you for the donation. Even though bad guys end up defeated, their ideologies have been contributing to the next season. What do you think will be the case for the end of the season with the Red Lotus?
I think the people that they didn't find, like the metal bender from the cave who poisoned KORRA, like those people, like, and there was a reference at the end of like the Red Lotus, like whatever, like their ideas have spread beyond just the ones who are in prison now.
Well, and I bet the people in Bossing Say that were liberated are going to be like, I love whatever that was and try to continue. The Earth Kingdom's going to be in shambles because there's nothing there.
Oh my God.
Appa's really doing the most right now.
Yeah.
Will you guys do anything special for the 9-year anniversary of KORRA? When is that?
That's fun.
We'd love to do something.
Yeah.
You guys are so smart. Whenever I'm writing essays, I channel my inner Kenny and Montana so I can sound smarter. Oh, thank you, Cookie Crumb.
Nice.
Tangled the series. That's a cool idea. Maybe once we do Marvel, we'll branch off into Disney. Ooh, the guy with the plants, Mark Forger, said, got a little cactus. A
pumpkin. Oh,
what
my
do we
goodness.
name it?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What do we name
it? Okay.
But while you're thinking, Reprior Ranger, if we do Teen Titans, does that include the Tokyo movie? Yes, it includes the Tokyo movie. Here's the thing. I've seen Teen Titans. I don't remember any of it. I was a kid, but I remember that movie being so awesome. I remember Cyborg having an eating contest, and that's about it. It's Hello C99. Thank you for the donation. Can you please watch She-Ra? Also, can't wait for KORRA season 4. I find it a little hard to watch because it hits so hard emotionally, especially early on. Okay, he needs to not hit the wires, bro.
Take it easy.
Yeah. We want to watch She-Ra. Here's the thing. So, what's nice about every series? Birkin name. We'll do that first.
I personally would name a Birkin chicken.
Chicken?
Because association. Birkin's associated with the Kardashians, obviously. And then anything living, I just immediately go to, is that a chicken? So, yeah.
Chicken. That's the name.
Birkin the chicken.
Birkin the chicken.
Chicken
the chicken the Birkin. Well, that works. That also works. That's chicken the Birkin.
That's Birkin the chicken, which is what I said.
Oh.
Which is wrong.
Now it doesn't sound like English. Tristan Ilias, BoJack Horseman has 6 seasons and would be super cool for your reaction. Would watch whatever you post anyways, though. Thank you.
That's so
Means
nice.
a lot. I've watched a little bit of BoJack. Really like it. It's very dark at times. We'll look into it, guys. We'll watch anything. Like
we really like
this is
watching
we
TV.
love it.
Like,
and maybe I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. But any suggestions, make sure to comment them on post. It's been really helpful. So if you look at our last 2 videos, the amount of comments on them is like skyrocketing, and it's because everybody's suggesting shows. And I'll let you know the impact of that. Up until about 2 weeks ago, we didn't think we would do an MCU watch through. That wasn't even in consideration. Somebody commented it. I put it in a poll because I was curious, and 90% of you said you're interested. So that goes a long way. Like, comment whatever shows you want to see. She-Ra, we would never have heard of that. I've watched the opening. Literally, I watched the opening sequence. That's all I did. It looks so cool. Like, it looks so the power in there and the representation. It just looks like something. So we're gonna watch that at some point. We're gonna watch it. No worries on that one. Jenny B, thank you for the donation. Kellen Washington, Demon Slayer. That's another anime. We'll definitely look into it. Also, thank you for everybody for donating. It's coming in at such a fast rate. In order for us not to look like we're just spitting the entire time, we're gonna have to not do all of them. I'm gonna try, but just say thank you. It's a good problem to have.
Appreciated.
Ooh. Great question. Hypno Sniper 2003 says, who is a bigger simp, Kenny for Bolin or Montana for Asami? Also, I'm happy you're feeling better, Montana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. It was a rough 24 hours.
But I think I might. We both in different ways.
See, it's
and for the other ones too.
Different. It's a very different because it's I don't know. Bisexual woman attraction is different.
Yeah.
Men, I think, or that is the case for me at least. I don't know. I'm in awe of Asami. Kenny wants to be Bolin.
Yeah. Bolin. Well, the thing is, Bolin is a lot like me, I've realized. Like, it's kind of uncanny. Down to the bird calls. I know bird calls.
Very much like Asami, but
does he need to go
I
to the
would
bathroom?
just.
Is that what he's doing?
No, I think he just really wants attention.
Maybe we give him a brain game or something.
Entire day.
Yeah. Literally all day. What about Gotham? Love that show, Slumbering Wolf. I've only seen a few episodes on planes, weirdly. Every time I'm on a plane, I go watch Gotham. It's basically Batman's like when Bruce Wayne is a kid, those years.
Okay.
So before he becomes Batman.
Okay, I haven't seen anything Batman.
Well, that's what's going to be fun. If we do Young Justice or anything DC, we open up the entire door to all that animation. And say what you will about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, when it comes to animated films, DC takes the cake, no questions asked. So I'd love to watch some of that. Let's see. Thank you for the donation, Demon Rob. How do you feel about KORRA season 3 versus everything else in Avatar I've seen so far? You should watch Dragon Ball Z. Abridged. I don't know if we can watch Dragon Ball Z. I think that's a little bit too completely based in violence for Montana. But we'll see. But as for season 3 of KORRA, it was a different beast than anything we've seen. Wouldn't you say?
It was so good.
It was so not just good, but different. It was the tone and the risks that they took and the way they portrayed the bad moments. Like, compare that to season 2 or 1. It's not even comparable. I think the directions they went were wonderful.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I absolutely loved it. I thought just you could really tell that they had time to work out exactly how everything was going to happen.
Yep.
And it was just so well done.
Yep.
You know,
it felt like a season of Avatar where like everything felt like it was meant to happen, you know, like, and like you said, the planning ahead was just, and it's nice to know that they have the next season. So, here's a little, we'll answer this one. And then I'm going to do a little self-posed question. Somebody posted the link to Star Wars, the Allinator. Here's the link for Star Wars: The Clone Wars because the creators put episodes 1 and 2. Yeah, I love Star Wars: The Clone Wars. We'll definitely look into it. And chronological especially. But anyway, the self-posed question, the statement, what do we have going into season 4? What are the plot points we have? We've met Kuvira, who we think is the only spoiler we've had for season 4 is that Kuvira is a character.
Yep.
We don't know anything about her.
We know she's hot.
But we know that she is somebody because everybody was like, ooh, who's that guard in the mask? Like, or somebody commented, now that you've met Kuvira, and I was like, who's that?
I don't know who that is.
But yeah, so we know she's somebody, but so that's next season. Earth Kingdom's in shambles. Earth Queen's dead. KORRA is dealing with some stress and like traumatic,
really awful
experiences. Dealing with that. I think next season's going to be about her recovering.
Yes, and then there's also the new Air Nation becoming kind of the Avatar guard, kind of, you know, like them going out.
Oh, wait, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like there's this whole plot point of them going around the world and living this nomadic lifestyle, but instead of being completely peaceful, actively working towards what the Avatar is trying to accomplish, which right now is exactly what KORRA needs, which is great.
Yeah, and I think that this season proved that like they need to update the ways of airbending. Like the stuffy, like we don't do anything but meditate thing is not viable in this world. If you look back at like the time when there were lion turtles walking around with people on their backs, of course that's viable because they all had their own area and they weren't interacting.
Well, it's just times have changed.
Yeah, and they
the
need to
world
update.
is really out of balance, not having
any
Air Nation, and then I think they're going to need kind of more participation from them.
Yeah,
which I mean is the plan moving forward, and I think Tenzin is a really great person to
lead that. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Jenny B, thanks for the donation. Just picking up questions people in the chat have asked, so you can see those too. Would you enter the void? No. You see this tether right here? No.
How would I do that?
Next question. Aurora Rivera, thank you for the donation. Please think about reacting to the Dragon Prince. I've seen a lot about the Dragon Prince. Of course, it's got Sokka's voice actor. We will look into it. We'll probably end up reacting to it at some point.
Yeah.
Right now, it just seems a little too small as a new series to do. Because I don't want to... Oh, he's boxing his water.
Love that.
Appa likes to put the water out of his bowl and then lie down on top of it to cool off.
As one does.
Yeah.
Like...
Makes sense.
I do that.
Ooh, who's more powerful? Thank you, Alex Alexander, for the donation. Zahir, Amon, or Ozai? I have my answer.
I have mine too.
3, 2, 1, Amon. It's Amon.
Yeah.
Amon can stop both of them before they do anything.
Exactly.
Nobody stopped Amon. Like, here's the thing.
The ability to make someone not
KORRA did. I want to say that, but
is in like that is unquantifiable in a universe where everything is based on whether or not you can bend, and how strong of a bender you are directly correlates to your success in your life.
Yep.
Like you could fundamentally alter someone's life.
Yeah.
Way more than either one of the other.
Well, and not just that, he's a psychic bloodbender.
Exactly. Yeah.
Literally, he can look at you and be like, "You're not moving anymore."
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about it? Like, when I look back at it, the fact that KORRA got her airbending and fought against Amon, it doesn't particularly make total sense. I've never really understood, because she couldn't waterbend. How did she break out of his bloodbending grip? Like, I mean, I guess we saw before Mako did like 10 minutes before. So maybe extreme willpower coupled with the Avatar. Who knows? But I think nobody else really stopped him. The only reason he died is because his brother had that really gruesome, dark moment with him on that boat. Those have already been posted. Great. Congrats on school, says Austin Weebler.
Thank you.
Oh, Weeble. Sorry, not Weebler. I can't read. Yeah, school. We're really excited about it. We have 37 days until we are done with classes.
I said 30 something earlier, didn't I?
You said 37.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're really excited about that. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Here's the problem I'm having, guys. I'm hearing so many good TV shows, and I look into them, and I'm like, that's sick. And then I'm like, I can't watch it because we might react to it at some point. And Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood might be number one on that list because I just really want to watch it, but I know we need to do a reaction. So
okay, well, here's a question. How much of the draw is having both of us be new to it? Or is
I've been considering that.
Because like some of the benefit of kind of what we did in Avatar is that you did know what was happening and you could ask questions that didn't give it
perfect
away.
In between questions.
Exactly. And that's also going to be very true. I think Clone Wars is going to be fascinating because the level of knowledge and information we're coming at this show with are so vastly different. Like Kenny is one of the biggest I know this is like this is gonna make some people mad. Kenny's one of the biggest Star Wars fans I know. I don't know a single thing about it. People have tried to get me to watch it like a couple times. I don't remember which ones. I know we didn't finish them. I can't for the life of me tell you any of what happens. And then I fall in love with this man. So
this is my rapier style lightsaber. Pretty cool, custom made. Yeah, I'd say I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan. By the way, if anybody wants a little detailed tour of this style of lightsaber, it's pretty cool, I'd say.
It's custom.
It's custom. It's like the first purchase I made for myself that was way too expensive to justify, but I was like, you know what?
He's learning from me.
Deserve it. But yeah, anyway. So when we watch Clone Wars, it'll be fun because I'll be like the resident expert sort of leading questions.
And then there's like this balance of, I mean, like two people knowing nothing, watching a show, like that's a form of reactions.
Mm-hmm.
But there is something to be said for having one person know more and then have one person be new.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then you could just watch it. I'm not going to watch it until we react.
Yeah. That might, well, and here's the other thing with anime, it may be helpful because there's a lot of complicated things that happen. And for somebody who's literally only seen Avatar and Legend of Korra and has minimal exposure to that kind, it may be nice to have somebody as a guide that understands. Like, we're going to watch Attack on Titan. I've seen all 1 through 3. I've only seen 4 episode 1. But watching it together for her first time will be nice because if there's any confusion, I can totally clear it up without spoiling.
Well, and the other thing about not having watched animes growing up is the pace that I can watch things.
Yeah.
Is really not as fast as most animes go. So
I mean, there's 1,000 episode animes.
It's so complicated and so fast and so intense all the time.
Specifically, Attack on Titan is mostly like that.
Interesting. I was thinking like Naruto.
Naruto is not that fast paced.
Interesting.
It has 43% content that is not important to the story.
Interesting.
It's got a bunch of.
What a statistic.
It's called filler. They'll be in the middle of an episode, a big fight, and there'll be a flashback, and then the entire episode is spent exploring a character's backstory that has nothing to do with what's actually happening.
Interesting.
Like there's something called the war arc in Naruto that apparently spans like 200 episodes and like 20 hours of like actual or something like that. It's just crazy. But yeah, I wonder why this one is just staying. They just gotta know. Hey guys, Leech Coin, thank you for your donation. Or Lich? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But thank you for the donation. Hey guys, love your reactions recommending Dragon Prince because your boy Appa needs to meet his cousin Bait. I guess we'll learn what that means when it happens. But yeah. Okay, let's look at the chat now that we're through the donation wall.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the donations, guys. It really goes a long way. And honestly, we should do more lives. We should we love doing this and talking to y'all.
Here makes it so that the issue is Appa because he's not an issue.
He's
But the reason we haven't been able to do as many lives is with a brand new puppy, he requires constant supervision and a lot of adventures and training and just time. But when we can hang out with him, because he's just kind of
now he wants to come in. I'm excited to look back at that clip where he just walked over my back midway. Oh, Logan Krekic, thank you for your donation. Love you guys. Your content is hilarious. Please, if you get to it, definitely do Young Justice. God bless y'all. Thank you. Young Justice, I've seen a few episodes when I was a kid. A lot of the shows that I've done, like Teen Titans, Young Justice, I've seen a few episodes. I don't know the plot lines, and I've heard it's amazing, and it looks amazing. So we're definitely going to try to watch that if we can.
Cool.
We will watch that at some point. Here's the thing. Everybody's like, we have to watch like She-Ra. We have to watch this. They're like Justice for She-Ra. We're going to watch every one of those 6 shows.
Yeah.
At some point. It's a matter of the order or which one goes on what day. Like entirely. We'll see. And I've been considering, so right now we're doing 2 episodes a week, and it's going to be one of one series, one of another. If since it's my job, I can edit faster. We may add a day where it alternates week by week on which series it does. So we end up doing 4 at once without really over watching shows, you know, like there's a lot of considerations, and we can't really know what we're going to do until we graduate and we actually get a chance to breathe and look at what we actually have. But the feature of Let's Create LLC is looking good. I love the sound of that. Yeah. Tangled the series. Can you do a poll to see what people want to see first? We already did a poll. It's funny. There's some statistical anomalies occurring because Attack on Titan, when we did a poll by itself, got like 60% wanting to watch it. And when we did a poll of the other ones, they polled higher than Attack on Titan. Yet when we did a poll with all 5 of the series we're looking at, minus the MCU, which is kind of guaranteed at this point, Attack on Titan won. So it's kind of interesting. We'll see. Ken Adams says, what voice type do you sing? It's funny because I probably was a true baritone, but I was forcing myself to sing high notes because I'm a music person. I'm a theater person. I wanted to hit those big Santa Fe notes. But because of training to do that for so many years, I can kind of run the board everywhere except like a pretty low bass. So like I'm a baritone, but I guess I classify myself as like a baritone that can pop up there. But yeah, that's my voice type. Let's see. First off, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Joseph Campbell. Also, do you think you guys will ever react to live action series in the future? Yes. I don't think there's much that's off the table. The only thing that's off the table is copyrighted content. We just got to see about that. But there's workarounds. Matthew Jovin says, you should show Montana the differences between CGI and hand-drawn animation. I think it would be cool for her to see what you mean about it. So how would you guys describe it? CGI has volume. It looks like a 3D object. Like that is 3D because the toy on top of the shelf.
How was I supposed to know?
Because I pointed straight at it, but it's bulbous.
You're just pointing into the void.
Into the void. But I'll try to explain it. The issue is she doesn't watch much animation, so she can't really see a difference. Even though for me, it's like blatantly obvious. It'd be the equivalent of you being like, "That's a hunter," and I'm like, "There's no differences between horses," and you're like,
"All right, that's actually a really great comparison."
It'd be like if I called a draft horse a hunter, and you'd be like, "What the fuck? That's a draft horse." Do you see how big it is? That's what I think when I see CGI. I'm like, it's 3D versus 2D. They're two. What?
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's like a drawing versus a sculpture. That's the difference. Nathan Shortridge, thank you for the donation. I'm so happy to see you guys see how far you guys have come since early TikTok days. It's fun to look back.
It really is. I mean, because we're coming around to like 1 year anniversary
of
wow. I mean, it was the COVID lockdown that really kind of prompted this to happen. Because that's when Kenny's job in North Carolina got canceled.
Can you imagine if that job hadn't got canceled?
No. And he came out to stay with me in California, and we did an internship together. And then we just started watching Avatar because we wanted to name our future dog Appa. I didn't want to be a fake fan. And now here we are.
With the actual dog itself.
Where we don't have to work.
Well, we are
other
working.
than this.
But
like,
yeah.
this is our, like, we don't have to, this is a full-time situation for us, which is just.
It's amazing.
Unbelievable.
I got to do a shout out real quick. The reason why, so it's funny. It used to be a pipeline. Now it's different. It used to be TikTok. TikTok gets people informed about our content. We send them to YouTube. You guys like it on YouTube because it's longer. And then you go to Patreon for like the extended version. But now it's become YouTube is like the main thing. And Patreon is like the thing that drives this business. 700 people are now members of the Patreon. And it's because of that we're able to pursue this as our actual job. So to everyone on the Patreon, thank you so much. We're going to be expanding stuff on there when we graduate. For example, like for the MCU, we're going to be posting probably 2 to 3 30-minute reactions. On Patreon, we're going to post the entire thing, the entire movie. So it's, I mean, there's a reason why there's 700 on there. We're adding stuff and we are constantly polling and being like, do we like this idea? Do we like this idea? And I value the input of patrons. So, and I always,
such great input.
Oh my gosh. Because the thing about patrons is, you know, that they care about the content you're making in a way that they will give legitimately really great advice. Yeah. So I just thank you to the patrons. And if anybody else wants to join, if you join the $5 tier, you can help us out with most decisions I'm making. The only difference between 5, 10, and 20 is when you get to see the extended video. And I'm considering extending the $5 tiers so that after a season ends of a show, you get access to that season.
That's a good idea.
So yeah, always expanding stuff on that. So go check it out. So, and thank you. Hypno Sniper 2003. Have you guys seen the YouTube video on Bolin and Mako's past? We have not. No. Is it like legit or is it a fan made? That's the question. That Appa is wild. Appa is
and he normally isn't like this.
He's doing it for the camera.
Yeah. He's like,
we might want to move him
guys,
away.
Why is there
the crunching next to the mic is
Hi,
probably
honey. All right. Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
Oh
my goodness.
Oh, somebody's angry in the chat. If you keep spamming, you're going to be even angrier when I put you in timeout. Oh my God. Appa said, I kick it.
I'm going to kick it.
I'm going to kick it.
Is he chewing on a neck? Yes.
Yes, a trachea. A beef trachea. Mia S, can you stop, please?
Why are you so angry?
I just removed a comment, not the person. I thought I just removed her from the chat. No. Banished.
Please.
Appa's really just doing the most here. Can we move him out of this area? Yeah. We kind of need him to not hit that wire, the red one.
Okay.
Oh,
big boy. Giant man.
There he goes. Appa is so car. I agree. Is he chew on a neck?
Yes.
Yes, in a sense.
No, just yes. It's a trachea.
But no, it says is he chew on a neck? But Buns says the people who talk crap about She-Ra are the same people who talk crap about KORRA. Don't listen to hate. It's an amazing show.
Oh my.
I don't really hear that much hate on KORRA as much as people who haven't heard of it. That's really it. But we're gonna watch it at some point. Why do you guys not go on live on TikTok anymore? Sorry for asking so much. We don't go live on TikTok anymore because we don't have time. Yeah, that's it. Might change soon, but right now we don't have time. Is there anything Montana has seen that she wants Kenny to react to? Well, series you were just watching, maybe.
You. I've watched You. And Kenny hasn't seen that.
What's another show you've seen? Wait, Bridgerton?
Bridgerton.
I don't know if we could react to that. Wait, did I leave the door open? Yeah.
Very nice.
Get out of the studio.
Very nice.
Get out of there.
Very exciting. He's being an absolute goblin. Love that for him.
Get out of there, buddy.
Harry Potter reaction. I have seen Harry Potter with
I have seen some of the movies. I think I've seen them all at this point.
Fair enough.
I haven't. Oh, whoa. I haven't seen them in order. Yeah. So, well, the issue is, I mean, Montez didn't watch that many TV shows as a kid.
Yes.
Homeschooling and all.
Was not allowed to.
And the boy's back.
There he is. Oh, God.
Fun Buns. Thank you for the donation. Says, I'm a digital arts major focusing on video editing and CGI. If you need an editor, hit me up. So I want to address that. So many people are like, I can help you edit. Thank you so much for offering. When we graduate, I will look into that. I do not have time to vet and make sure things are up to snuff and make sure copyright's correct. And it's just trading the files. There's a lot of pieces that go into that. So right now, it can't really happen. But thank you for offering, and shoot me. If you're actually interested, please shoot me an email at letsreact@gmail.com and send me evidence of you. Make a reaction video with copyrighted content and show it to me. And if it's kind of like our format and it works out, then maybe that could work earlier. But as of right now, I can't look at a different video and discern whether it would be a good copyright, a good reaction because of copyright. Long-winded answer, but hit me up. Nathan Shortridge was homeschooled too. Yeah.
Love that for us.
I was not.
Are you good?
What?
No, him.
Oh.
Just checking in.
Oh.
Mental health check for the homeschooled kids.
Should we get we already showed off Gwen's. Should we show off another one?
Gwen. You could get my new Peru baby.
Yes.
I got a new plant today. I got 2 new plants today. And the girl I got them from is bringing me another one.
Is it this one?
Yeah, the chunky leaves.
Sexy leaf.
This is a Monstera Peru. It has been on my wish list for months and months and months now. Look at this glorious creation. It's stunning. It really... Is there anything?
It's pretty.
I'm going to do the oh God, this is awful.
It's
the
not going to focus.
Influencer hand
It's
thing.
not going to focus. It just won't.
But it's so pretty.
It is a pretty.
No, but it's so okay. Me too. We're going to be okay. Bud.
Once school ends, it'll be better.
No, there's some homeschool trauma that lasts beyond when school ends. Sending much love and healing vibes your direction. God knows.
Much appreciated. Oh wow, donations are flying in. Thank you. Tate Wells, thank you. You guys need to watch American Dragon Jake Long. It's a Zutara ship with Romeo and a Juliet twist. Well, I feel like that just told me the plot of the show. So thanks. But I'll look into it. I think Zuko voices the main character of that, or Dante Bosco. Nice. There used to be hate on KORRA, but that was because they thought she was Mary Sue, but it was mostly just misogyny. If people think KORRA's a Mary Sue, you're not.
Mary Sue?
A Mary Sue is... So here's the thing. A Mary Sue originally was a name for a female character that, rather than being written in a deep way, was just given every power and was super overpowered. Like the writers were like, they're tired of weak writing for women. Let's give them every power so we don't even have to think about it, which is just as lazy.
Right.
KORRA is not a Mary Sue. She gets beaten up constantly. Like, she loses everything every season. Like, she's the antithesis of a Mary Sue. I think that I detest that.
So much. Oh my God.
What is that? Like,
looking at her at the end of season 3, if you're going to look at that and be like, she doesn't struggle.
Yeah. If there's a Mary Sue, it's Aang. Aang came out of that. I mean, he was trained as a master,
out of the
to be
womb,
fair, but he was giving everybody hands coming out of the iceberg as a 12-year-old. Like, what? No, you know what? No, that's not true. Avatar doesn't write Mary Sue, but I'm saying if you were comparing, hear about this. If you're comparing Aang and KORRA on the Mary Sue spectrum, Aang's closer to a Mary Sue than KORRA is. I'm sorry. The only thing that possibly you could think is, oh, she got all of her bending early, but that was a deliberate choice to make it different. Anyway, is there a guy version of a Mary Sue? I'm not really sure.
No, because sexism.
Yeah, I think Superman, kind of, but he also has depth. Like, I don't know. It mostly
Gary Sue.
Gary Sue. I like that. But the thing is, well, the reason why Mary Sue exists as a term is because it spawned out of writer. Oh, this was my point. It spawned out of distaste for writers who refused to write depth women and instead said, you're good, like you're powerful. But it's been bastardized by sexist, misogynistic men who are like, this girl's powerful. She's a Mary Sue. It's not the same thing.
Gotcha.
It's not powerful. It's when that's your only trait is being good at everything. Like people.
When you don't struggle because you're so powerful.
Exactly. Or if you don't have reasoning. Like I think one moment of Mary Sue-ness that I sort of detected in the Star Wars sequels is that the main character who's lived on a trash planet her entire life, never flown a spaceship, she all of a sudden can perfectly fly this incredibly difficult to fly spaceship better than the original owner. And that didn't make sense to me. But then they even corrected her writing as the movie and movies went along. But anyway, yeah, KORRA is not a Mary Sue. Would you guys react to Doctor Who? I think there's like 1 billion episodes of that. So I don't know. That seems like a lot. Yeah. I think, but
I haven't seen it. I keep saying that to everything. Everyone knows I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything.
You know, it'd be nuts if we saw. So One Piece legitimately has 972 episodes. Imagine if a reaction channel took on One Piece. Can you imagine?
And just was like, yeah, we're going to do it.
We're going to do it.
We're committing.
Speaking of large numbers,
it's crazy.
We are, I think if I did the math correctly, 6 episodes away from 100 YouTube videos. Pretty cool. Didn't expect to get this far this fast, but truly like 100 like 30-minute videos. It's a lot of editing. So we're pretty hype about that. Also, when I graduate, I'm excited. I might do more like video game reactions. Let me know what you guys want to see, honestly. And I definitely want to do video game. I want to do a Five Nights at Freddy's reaction. I've watched Markiplier. They're like my comfort videos, the Markiplier videos. And I don't know. I just think they're pretty cool. And I'd like to do something like that. Or Skyrim. I don't know. We'll see. Let's Game Supremacy. So the question is, should that be a sub-series of Let's React, or should I make a separate channel called Let's Game? That's the question. We'll see.
That's a good question.
There's a lot of the chat is flying us. Stephanie Marie, thank you for the donation. Have y'all read the Avatar comics and plan to read the KORRA comics after? We have the search. We have not really read it. I read the search a little bit. I'm thinking we'll do an episode where we have read the comics and we'll sort of discuss them. Mm-hmm. Or an idea I had was for me to read the series and literally voice it over in a video, and then we react to that video so that we get a sort of live reaction from you. But I also think that'd be really weird if you're reacting to all my voices.
Listening.
That'd just be weird, but I don't know.
That would be strange. Yeah. I haven't read for fun since maybe 7th grade because school made reading the worst thing ever. So I'm thinking that once school stops, that I'll be able to read for fun again. And if that happens, then I would love to. But as of now, I have not.
Nathan Shortridge, thank you for the donation, says, have you ever thought about doing a special shout out every episode? Is that like a shout out to a person? I'm going to assume that is. So you guys probably noticed we have a lot of little things we rattle off at the beginning of episodes. Mm-hmm. And there's so many of them and there's so much footage I have to cut getting to each one of those that like we just want to get into the reaction. So shout out every week would be tough. I think the shout out screens accomplish that. But I think the most special shout out is the annual members of Patreon. By the way, just a little shout out. If you join Patreon as an annual member, you pay one time and you get 2 months free for the year. So if you plan on watching the series for the year, and if you sign up as an annual member, you just don't even have to worry about it. And you get if we're looking at 2 months, that's like roughly like 20 videos just free. So like sky's the limit. So go check it out. But yeah, we put them in green at the side of the shout out screen. So that's about as big of a shout out as we'll get. Unless a situation arises where we are forced to shout out somebody because they've done something spectacular. It's kind of a cool name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Rhyferior Ranger. You should watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Montana would adore Jonathan and say you're like a young Joseph. I've heard a lot of things about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's another anime. We'll look into it. We'll see. Y'all are gamers too? We're making a gamer girl out of her.
In case you didn't know, I was homeschooled. Wasn't allowed to do any video games or anything of that sort. So Kenny was the first person to introduce me to that. He got me Animal Crossing on a Switch for my birthday.
Good times.
Which is very fun, and I do enjoy that. And then we got a nice TV when we moved, and we play Mario on that.
We played the new Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario, and then the driving one.
Mario Kart.
And the fighting one. But
Smash Bros.
That one. Yeah, and it's fun. I like it. I'm not very good at it.
No, she undersells it. She has some really she's in the phase of gaming where she'll unintentionally do incredible things and not know what she did, and I'll just be like, I couldn't have done that if I tried. But she's really good. I don't know. We're thinking about playing It Takes Two, which is a new game coming out from a studio who constantly makes intentionally two-person games. And I think that would be fun because we'd be able to directly work together and we could Twitch stream it. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So we'll look into that. And what's nice about our setup in there is now I have those mics set up so that they can be wired into Twitch. So we could both sit on that couch at our normal reaction spot with controllers and do a video where instead of the reaction screen being there, it could just be the game screen. So it's, I don't know, could be fun. You should watch Naruto. Also love your shirt, Kenny. Thank you, Big Matt Imagination. Hamilton the musical, big fan.
Represent.
I love Naruto. I saw the original series. I have not watched Shippuden, and I would love to. We'll look into it. Teen Titans. Yeah. Thank you, Purple Lavender, for the donation. Teen Titans. You've liked what you've seen of it, right?
What?
She hadn't seen much of Teen Titans, but I've described it to her and shown her a little animation, and she's been a fan.
I don't know.
The show,
like the
Teen
clips?
Titans. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen full episodes.
No, but she's seen a few little clips I've shown.
Yeah, no, it looks interesting. I don't know enough about it to make a judgment.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Poole, thank you for the $20 donation. Kenny started Montana on very strong video games for her first game, Animal Crossing.
What? Oh.
Yeah, Animal Crossing is a game that's pretty addictive, and she did really well. You know what? We could do a little tour of our islands at some point. That could be fun.
I'm embarrassed to show my island.
Her island is so good. Yeah, Montana, that's the way video games work. There's always people who have better things, but it's appreciating. If it's your first game, anything you do is incredible. She has an entire separate orchard. She's underselling her island. It's a great place. Would highly recommend visiting. We should react to Manny says we should react to fruit baskets. Thank you for the donation. I don't know anything about it, but I'll look into it. Why not?
I understood that as we should get fruit baskets.
And also a good idea.
Pineapple, bold choice.
Yes, that's strawberries.
Yeah,
like that. Do you think the boy probably fell asleep?
He did.
Okay, so the boys knocked on the porch. Y'all are so cute together. She's pretty cute. Yeah, we're together as a couple.
We're dating.
We are not brother-sister.
Just for anyone who was confused on that, because apparently
that's a
Some
confusion.
people were confused on that.
It's rough.
Which, we are besties, but
besties.
We're also just dating.
Yeah.
So
it's been 3 and hold on. It's been 3 years and 7 months. 3 years, 7 months, and 2 days. 3 days. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Crazy.
I'm wondering if there's anything we should show off in the apartment.
That's just
Should we bring down some of these to show?
Well, they're very normal plants.
Mm.
I think we should save the plant stuff for the plant tour so that
I think you
don't
should
care about plants aren't forced.
We should do a live plant tour.
A live plant tour, but don't you? Okay, Kenny.
And a produced video.
Okay, so the other day, well, it's spring, so we're repotting all of the plants. Kenny helps me with it, which is so kind.
Mm-hmm.
But
I try my best. I'm not the best I make goofy mistakes with the plants, but you know what? I try my best.
But with a new camera, after we repotted, I repotted, trimmed up, did all of the fancy plant stuff. And then Kenny took pictures of them in their new pots. So now I have really nice photos of them. I forgot where I was going with this.
So the video.
Oh, so we want to make a really nice video of showing all of the plants and then cutting to the nice photo that Kenny took, which is it's so exciting.
And maybe she could be voicing it over while that happens. Be like this. Oh my gosh, somebody donated $300.
Oh my God.
Whoa, Nathan Shortridge.
Nathan.
Thank you for a $300 donation.
Much.
Wow. I think Montana should react to songs from Steven Universe before watching the show to see if she can guess what they are about.
That's a cool idea.
We'll definitely look into it. I've heard it has really cool music. It's all about gem creatures.
Wait, that would be so interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all know this, but Kenny is one class away from a music minor at Hamilton College, which is impressive. But you've taken quite a few
theory classes,
music theory and analysis, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
But yeah, we'd love to analyze music. And that would be fun because Montana can come at it from the raw perspective, of how it affects the non-musically, she is musically inclined, obviously, but she hasn't been educated. It would be interesting to see both of us. That's what's fun about watching these series in general is I come at it from a seasoned person who's seen a ton of shows and knows a ton of that media. And Montana's coming at it from this perspective of somebody who is smart enough to make really smart assumptions about the show, but comes in with zero preconceived notions. So it's always these pure, really cool takes that you wouldn't necessarily think of had you seen them as a kid. So I think that's why I love reacting with her, because she always makes up such interesting points that honestly would drive me to think of other cool stuff. So it's a good teammate. Nathan Shortridge, $300. Wow. And you've already donated it previously. Nathan Shortridge, shout out to Nathan Shortridge. He has been donating consistently since we started this channel, and all of it has gone towards improvements. And I hope you guys have been happy with the improvements. Every week I'm looking at lighting, I'm looking at color correction, I'm looking at video quality and mic quality and positioning and background and everything. And I hope you guys are enjoying the journey through quality we're having. So Nathan Shortridge is a big part of that. Thank you. Zaida Caballero says, I love your edits, Kenny. Thank you. Do a lot of them. And I'm glad you guys appreciate them. The improvements really show. Oh, thank you, JMK. It's improved a lot. It's so funny. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Any other questions in the chat? We've been streaming for 1 hour and 3 minutes. That's our longest live. Wow. We do need to eat something soon. Maybe we'll get off at 7:30. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, maybe we do this more often. This setup's so easy to set up.
This is really easy.
Yeah.
And we can do this with the dogs.
Yep.
So
maybe would you guys want us to do this more? We'd love to do it more. And damn, it's almost like spamming Hunter x Hunter in all caps isn't going to do anything. Yeah, guys, spamming will actively make me want to do what you're suggesting less. Just so you know. Unless it's warranted. If everybody's like, I'm just messing with my hair, okay? Let's see. Colin Poole, thank you for another donation. Colin Poole donates to thank Nathan Shortridge.
I love it.
A super chat to think that, wow, that is pretty meta, Colin. So pretty neat idea there. Thank you. Montana.
So awesome.
Let the man be.
What?
Somebody said Montana, let the man be. Oh, about my hair.
Oh.
Let the locks live.
It was straight up.
Yeah. Can you explain an LLC, please? It's basically a small business. It basically means this is our job now, and we're in it. So thank you for all your support, and it basically means that we have our own company, which is so fun. Nathan Shortridge, another donation, $20. Thank you. Would love for you guys to do this more. Plus, shout out had me in tears. Oh, well, you deserve it, man. Really, like,
Thank you so
really
much.
and truly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Bottom of both of our hearts. But we will do this more because we have so much fun getting to talk to you guys. The issue is we don't have time in the freaking day.
Because school is driving me crazy.
And the thing is, it's not
even that I'm doing things.
It's just that it's taking up mental space.
By the fact that I have so much to do that all I can do is just sit in a pile of anxiety and wait until. Thank you.
Blue Wolfie says Montana is so beautiful, all caps. Yes, I agree. I still don't know why she's with me, even though she looks like this. That's what I don't get.
You're so handsome.
I'm like.
And
but no, and
no.
But like,
plants and take care
but
of
like,
me.
Here's the thing. Yes, I agree with those things. You are like a different tier, though. Like, you're like in another dimension. Like, you know, Montana's so smart. Also, that's the other thing. She's funny. It's the triple threat. Can't get much better. You can't. You literally can't. So yeah. Wow. This is so fun.
Down bad.
Yeah, I'm down bad.
Wait, which one of us?
I don't know. Both of us for each other. Why can't Montana see the CGI in KORRA? I suspect it's because she has only seen Avatar and KORRA, so she has limited exposure to shows that use CGI.
It looks like this.
It doesn't.
Why? Okay.
Y'all are both attractive. A bi person. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ooh. Julian Hector says, what do you think about Montana's predictions for Attack on Titan? I think it'd be really cool to see reactions. Also, y'all are amazing. And thank you. Thank you so much. I am very excited for her to react to Attack on Titan because, I mean, I can't say much without giving stuff away. There's just so much to predict. And I'm excited to see what she picks up on. I am going to tell her firsthand, pay attention to everything. I think that's a fair thing to say. Oh, well,
great. Thank you.
No, like literally everything.
Very specific.
No, you don't. Attack on Titan fans know what I'm talking about. It has to be everything. Kenny, don't worry about it. Y'all are perfect together. Also a bi person. Oh, thank you, Nathan. Agreed. Another bi person. Hey, put in the chat if you're bi.
Bye, gay.
Bye, gay.
No.
But anyway.
I love that.
Sing us a song, perhaps. I would sing. This is not a singing microphone. It would sound really bad. But anyway, a himbo king and a homeschooled plant queen. Y'all were made for each other. Yeah. Himbos need their like princess to keep them in line.
I saw this thing that was like,
bye. Somebody put gay. Yeah, you're part of. You're in this too.
I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Oh. Let's see. Another donation.
Amazing.
Luminary Prism 75. That mutual love was a little too wholesome, y'all. Got us single folks out here dying. You know what? Like, come hang with live vicariously. Like, we love having you guys come hang out. They're out there.
You need a person to find your joy.
Yeah.
But I saw a thing going back to the himbo plant person combo. I saw this thing that was like, find a person who has a bunch of houseplants because they're already used to taking care of a bunch of useless fucks. What's one more?
That's me. That's me right there. Oh, Kiani Zane. My birthday is tomorrow. Shout out to Happy birthday. We're not going to do the whole song. Happy birthday, dear Kiani. Happy birthday to you. Wow. I love seeing when people are like, oh, this is going to be so fun. It's on my birthday on reactions. I'm like, people like our reactions enough to like make it a birthday present.
I know.
That makes my entire life. So yeah.
I can't handle it.
Yeah. Maybe Kiani, I'll give you maybe somehow I'll try to shoot you early access to the episode. We'll see if I can make that happen. No, there's no way for me to say Kioni Zane. Cool.
Just copy and paste the name.
Nah, I'm too lazy for that. What do you guys think about Avatar Studios, bro?
So exciting.
When I say I screamed when I saw that news, we're going to react to everything from that. Everything.
Yeah.
We're so excited. And here's the thing. Appa could come back. Kyoshi could get her own series.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
There was just so much in Avatar that was like, I want more.
Can you imagine the writing of season 3 with a Kyoshi series?
I would lose my mind. I would literally, that would be
nuts.
Incredible.
Nathan Shortridge, Montana plant advice. I want to get into plants. I want to know what to start with.
All right, I got you.
You just awakened a beast.
Ooh. Plants need to be watered way more volume-wise than you think, way less frequently than you think. There's this perception that you need to be giving your plant like a tablespoon of water every day.
Nah.
No.
Penetrate deep.
Every like 10 days to 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, you put that beast in the sink and you flood it. You soak it.
And you let it drain.
That's the other thing. You have to have drainage.
If you don't have drainage, you're going to get root rot. What? I'm just picked up a little something.
I'm tired. So what I like to do is to keep them in their plastic nursery pots, or if they need a bigger pot, find a different plastic pot, put it in there, and then stick that in a nice, pretty pot. And those normally don't come with holes, so it all works out. In terms of types of plants, pothos can grow anywhere. They're amazing plants. And they're so beautiful, come in a lot of different varieties, and they grow really fast. Same thing with philodendrons, and pothos and philodendrons are vining plants. So they can either grow down from the ceiling or grow up a trellis. Other thing,
I need to.
I'm so close.
They're
to being
all
done.
going to be away soon. We're gonna interrupt this for a second. Great advice. The chat channel says, I love you guys so much. You're so entertaining. Help me through hard times. Thank you. Everybody says that we help them through hard times.
I'm so glad, and I'm so sorry you went through that.
And thank you, Star Stuff, for donating. I always look forward to your reactions. I try to stock up and get too excited and watch them anyway. Watch them anyway. We're going to try to come out with more. Colin Poole is going to use that root rock. Oh, boy. But yeah, also Colin Poole says to the CGI in an anime called Metropolis was famous for a technique where the artist painted / illustrated on top of their CGI, giving it the most incredible effect. Kenny might really love seeing the effect, and bye. I'll check it out. That seems really cool.
Cool. And the other plant is a ZZ plant. They're very easy and require very little water.
Yeah. Ott and Martin just got their captain's license. Congratulations. Very cool. Wow. Kenny and Montana OTP, the amount of bi-wife energy Kenny exudes is astronomical. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Oh. Interesting.
Kenny is hot.
Interesting comments in the chat.
Kenny's hot.
Interesting comments in the chat. Not going to reject it.
And why should you?
Deep-seated inner hatred.
It's called being bullied in elementary and middle school.
It's so fun though, because my bullies are doing so much worse than me right
know.
Now. Like, guys, the best part about this channel is everybody who was a jerk to me in my entire life, because I'm so extra, like just doing so much worse. Like, shout out to the haters. Y'all suck. Kenny, the reason Mako hit Amon is because Amon's second hand attacked him and distracted. No, I think it was willpower. Because he said, it's fascinating. No one's ever broken loose from my psychic bloodbending grip. A shame I have to take somebody so talented. Yeah, no, it's because he just broke out of it. Rila, I love the channel. Good luck on the theses, my friends.
Thank you.
Thank you. We need all the luck we can get because
it's gonna be bad.
My show got canceled.
And I have to write an entire research paper of a long-term longitudinal theoretical study.
Hate that. Would you get a lizard? I feel like Montana would make a really cool vivarium.
All right. So if we were to get a lizard, it would be a bearded dragon, which the research I've done on those is that they don't do particularly well in vivariums, like planted stuff, but frogs.
Frogs. I'd love to get some frogs.
Right?
But I do want a bearded dragon named either Zuko or Iroh. Oh no, I want a tortoise named Iroh.
Tortoise named Iroh. Tortoise named Iroh is, I think, inevitable.
Perfect. It's so perfect.
Yeah.
Victor Sabino. Oh my gosh, I can put this to rest finally. Love you guys. P.S. If you watch the subtitles on, please turn them off for episode 2 of book 4. They give away a major spoiler. Guys, I want you guys to listen to me very closely. What you see is what we're watching.
Yes.
If there are no subtitles, we don't watch the subtitles. We do not watch. And I understand the concern people have. Oh,
focusing on the
mic. Hold on. There it is.
Okay.
Oh. But I understand the concern. Stop. Thank you. That's it. We got it.
We're not gonna spoil it with subtitles.
No. Colin Poole says, gotta have the right latitude to do a thesis on longitude. Dad jokes. You know what? Appreciate it. Nathan Shortridge, a $50 donation. My sister is starting to watch this because I recommended how much to get a shout out for them in the next episode. They can't afford Patreon. So I'm not going to name a dollar amount, but
we should just communicate with Nathan.
Yes, I was going to say, Nathan, you're a different case.
DMs.
Nathan, I think you're on the Patreon. Send me a DM on there and we'll set it up because you deserve
we got you.
At least one shout out.
Of course.
If not a multitude.
For real.
We'd like to thank Nathan Shortridge. Aurora Thresher says, thank you for the donation. Apparently, Korra's voice actor said in an interview she's working on something with Nick that should be announced soon. Hope this means more Korra content. If we get more Korra content, sheesh, I'd be excited about that. I want to see more Korra. I want to see what else she does, you know? Yeah.
Someone's asking for succulent advice.
Succulent advice, yes.
Succulent advice. Okay, bright light. Tons and tons and tons of light. Very infrequent watering. Water when the leaves get like shriveled, and bottom water. It's called butt chugging in the plant community. You just put it in a little tray of water and let it pull up the water it needs, and then the leaves won't rot.
Upsuck.
But they need to be in like a south or a southeastern facing window or outside for the summer now that it's summer.
Wait, slow.
I'm so sorry. Really
butt
bright
chugging?
light. Butt chugging. You put the plant in a little basin of water, and the capillary action pulls the water up into the root system and lets the plant get all the water it needs without oversaturating it and getting the very top wet, which can lead to rotting leaves in certain plants like succulents, or plants that have a lot of foliage around their dirt. And it also contributes to fungus gnats if the top of the soil is very wet. So butt chugging helps get rid of fungus gnats.
Yep. Butt chugging and succulent shouldn't be in the same sentence. Somebody asked something. Oh, somebody said Korra or Aang. I feel like that's a question a lot of people pose. If we're talking in terms of like power, Aang has Rava when she was small. She was small when she bonded with Wan. When she bonded with Korra, she was huge. And people speculate that means she has more power. And from what I saw in the season 3 finale, when she was poisoned, she was still yeeting Zahir, like destroying him. He was running. It was a lot like Ozai. I think it's nearly impossible to see. But if they had their past lives, I mean, how is Aang going to beat Korra when Korra has access to everything Aang can do? You know? But right now in this present state, I think it'd be pretty tough. But I don't like putting them against each other because they'd be friends. They wouldn't fight, you know? Yeah. Aang could never beat Zahir. I'm not sure about that one. I think Aang's way better at airbending than Zahir and would probably bully him with airbending. I want to say one thing. Montana's very pretty. I agree with that, Bruna. I agree with you.
So nice.
Yep.
You guys.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character? It might be Ahsoka Tano. I'm not sure. I would say Ahsoka at this point. Thank you for Mohi Hito says, thank you for being my Sunday and Thursday therapist. Your videos bring me so much joy. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you guys you guys derive joy from our videos. It means the world to us. It truly does. And I just can't even thank y'all enough. There's a YouTube video called KORRA Realizing She's Gay. It's an edit about KORRA scenes and the actors giving a speech about homosexual relationships. It's honestly really good. Daniel Zambrano, yeah, we'll look into it.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Very inspiring.
We're getting some bi vibes from her and Asami. We something's cooking there. We're hoping it's a relationship. Also, can we talk about in season 3, KORRA got so much more. She wasn't not attractive before, but in season 3, there was something about season 3.
Real.
Like she was step on my neck attractive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Joseph Campbell says, I have the high ground. Oh, that's rough. I think I'm going to take the L there. You don't understand that.
Okay.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Okay.
Montana, anyway, anyone tell you look like Jodie Comer? Do you know who that is?
I don't know who
Look
that
it
is.
up.
I will Google that. No,
It better be a pretty person.
No one has ever told me that.
The Allinator says the voice actress who voiced Asami is in Avatar Last Airbender live action movie. I know. She was the one character that people enjoyed, Yue. That movie is a trash heap for dumpster people. Jodie Comer. Let me see.
Mhm.
You know what?
You know what?
The cheeks.
It's the cheeks.
It's the cheek. Oh my God. You
Yeah.
have the same cheeks?
Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool.
And
Thank
wait, you know
for
what?
that.
No, you look a lot like her in general.
But it's because we have the same cheeks. Like that's.
I don't know. Also sort of like your upper head structure, the just this mask here. Like,
if we were wearing a face mask,
yeah, exactly.
then
favorite guys, stop asking personal questions. You can ask personal questions. I don't care. Not super personal, but like if you guys want to know more about our lives, like that's the thing. When we look at our videos, we haven't posted any, like there's tidbits, but like, for example, y'all didn't know that it's called Let's React because my last name is Let's. Like there's some basic facts that we haven't really talked about, like who we are. Maybe when we graduate, we'll do now that we've graduated, it's our job. Here's a rundown of our lives, like something like that. The other thing I wanted to mention, oh yeah, I saw this thing today. It was a post on TikTok that was like, you ever sit down and realize you've never told your dog your real name?
yes, you've never introduced yourself to your dog. That's actually a lie because I did do that.
You did? When
I met Appa.
did you talk to him? Were you like, hi, I'm Montana? And he was like, I have been on this earth 8 weeks and have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, first of all, he was several days when I met him for the first time.
Several days old?
Yes.
Oh, so even less.
Yes, and I did introduce myself to him.
Alpha Young, Montana equals perfection. I agree with that statement. Oh, thank you, Jenny B, for the donation.
Thank you.
Nathan Shortridge, one of my best friends enjoys the movie. Had to rethink a lot of things that day. You can enjoy the movie as like a drunk run watch where you're like, that's awful. Like the same way you enjoy The Room because it's comically bad. I don't understand how it's not. I don't understand how M. Night Shyamalan ever was a fan of the series and put that on. I don't understand how any fan would ever do that to the show. Like, did he watch the show? I don't get it. Are you engaged? Not yet. I would zoom in there if I could, but it's not live. What made you want to do YouTube? Just curious. We didn't even really want to.
No, this all came to be because we were on TikTok and then the TikTok ban started getting floated. And then there was one night when everyone really thought it was going to get banned. And enough people commented on the TikTok, like, I want to, keep track of you guys after, even if TikTok goes away. How can we do that? And several people suggested, make a YouTube account. You don't have to put anything
Just
on
make
it,
it.
just so we can follow it.
And we got 3,000 that night.
Yeah. And then TikTok
And-
didn't get banned. But YouTube is a lot easier to monetize.
And you can post full reactions. Like it was so much better. And once we made the switch to horizontal filming on the episode Sokka's Master, once we switched to that, I realized that YouTube's just a better way to do this. So that's how we got to YouTube, and then Patreon. It's really, and it's all been from suggestions from people. It's fun because our channel has been built upon suggestions from fans.
Oh, yeah.
Like, y'all completely helped us get to where we are now. It's pretty awesome. How did you meet each other? We have not told this story in a while.
Yeah.
So, do you want to tell it or I tell it?
I can tell it.
Okay. And then do you want to hop off or do you want to stay on? I can go make some food while you're on.
Yeah, totally. Cool. Okay. So, senior year of high school, we both applied to Hamilton.
Yeah.
And okay, so from my perspective, I met a guy through like a Facebook group, and he added me to a Snapchat group after we played like 2 Truths and a Lie during an accepted Students Day thing. And Kenny also met this kid. Shout out to David. Met him at a theater event. So we kind of knew, we had a mutual acquaintance through our accepted Students Day. And he made a Snapchat group for everyone that he had met at accepted Students Day. And there were some messages in the chat kind of going back and forth, talking about what everyone was excited for school-wise. And a lot of people were like, I have a 9 p.m. bedtime and have never had a drink before. And I don't know, there was one comment along the lines of, like, my Friday night is going to be Cards Against Humanity and hugs.
Yeah.
That was it. And
we were like,
we messaged each other and we were like, I'm not a crazy party animal.
But like,
I certainly am not now.
This cringily innocent.
But
like,
we were like, are we going to be the only 2 people at Hamilton who want to like
do
go out?
things
Which
other
is
than
like so not
what we are, but we bonded over that, and
so we started messaging outside of the group chat, and then we had our orientation trip separately, and then we came back to campus, and he messaged me that night at like 2 a.m. Because our orientation plan, like the way that the school does it, their plan is essentially keep you too tired to be homesick, and it works.
Yeah.
But I got to my dorm at like 2, checked my phone, and I had a message from him, and he was like, hey, like, I know it's super late, but I would really love, to get a chance to hang out with you. And I was like, I am not leaving my room, but you can come over if you bring snacks. And so
then
take over.
So I remember I took 1 shot of Fireball and I was like, I'm gonna go hang out with a really pretty girl. I am scared. But then I went over, and here's the thing, here's the interesting thing. I obviously wanted to like flirt with her, because why would you not? Look at this person. But I literally thought I had no chance, like actually no chance. So I went in not even trying to get her, because I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to go in and be friends with her and like have a good time, because there's no chance she'd ever want to date me. Like, there's no way somebody like that would want to date somebody like me. And then I went over with my snacks. I brought Oreos and gummy bears and sour candy and chips. And we hung out all night and just
till like 6 a.m.
Literally
hours later that you went home.
And then I went home, and I remember I was dancing on my way home. And then from then on, we were kind of inseparable. And then this one day came where, and I'll tell my perspective, and then she'll tell hers.
Okay.
I was lying in bed, like in my underwear, ready to go to sleep, like probably kind of asleep. And then I saw a text from her. Obviously, I wake up, and it's like, hey, I'm going to diner. I have an assignment that's keeping me up late. Like, you can come if you want, cool if not. And the way she phrased, you can come if you want, cool if not, is 100% her being like, help. Like, I would love for you to come hang out, but I'm not going to directly ask, because I don't do that. And I picked up on that, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go to diner. That'll be fun. And I go meet her, and then we got mozzarella sticks, and it meant a lot to her. And then I officially asked her out, and we started dating. So
yes.
But
so, all right, from my perspective, Kenny is quite an extrovert. I am not at all. So when we were on campus, I knew like 3 people. Kenny, I knew my roommate, and I had like talked to a couple girls from Facebook, but I didn't have like anyone I was super close with. Like if I had any problems, like I didn't have a person. And anytime we would walk around campus together, everyone was like, "Oh, Kenny, hey, oh, it's Kenny," because he just talks to everyone and knows everyone and meets everyone, and that's just who you are, and that's just who I'm not. And so I had this perception that while he was my person, he was my best friend on campus, that I was one of many people that you just hung out with.
I love how she thinks that, yet we spent literally every moment together. Like, was I running off when you were in the bathroom?
No, you didn't hang out with anyone else.
Like, what? But anyway.
I don't know, but I had this idea that because you knew everyone, I don't know. And then
need a tissue? Or you tearing up here?
Kenny.
Some live tear bending?
Kenny.
Okay.
Don't. And then I had like 2 physics assignments that were like a page. And then this was the 3rd physics homework assignment. And it had been assigned like a week before, but as a typical incoming freshman, I was like, it'll probably take the same amount of time as the other ones that were assigned the day before. No, that's stupid. That's not how any of this works. I started it at 8 p.m. and by 11 o'clock, I was maybe a third of the way through it. It was due the day after.
Not good.
And I was like, I am going to fail college. I'm literally going to drop out. It was literally so early on in the school.
She ended up changing majors.
I did end up changing majors. And so I texted him and I was like, God, Montana, don't be don't be clingy, don't be crazy, don't be this I don't know, he has so many people, he just came to college, you don't want to be the girl who I don't know, calls the guy for help at midnight on a Tuesday. That's so embarrassing. But then I texted him, I was like, hey, I have a physics assignment. I'm going to get mozzarella sticks. You can come if you want.
And I was like,
and he was like, I was
like, of course I'm there.
And that was, I don't know, that was it. We
have the video of her
in diner pulling apart some mozzarella.
Let's see if I can find the video.
Yeah.
But it's very cute.
Very cute.
I love how we both were going to say that. Here it is.
I love how fast how did you find it that fast?
I favored it. I have it favorited. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God. Okay, so let's see.
Okay, I think you can see it.
All right, yeah.
Is it still visible?
It is.
Here's Montana pulling apart some. I'll go back. Ow!
Oh!
Whoa! Anyway, somebody's gonna freeze frame that one. But I can't freaking see it.
You just have to angle it. You're moving it.
It's hard to keep stationary here.
Yes. Okay.
Now you hold on. You hold it there, and I will click play. There she goes.
Pulling apart a mozzarella stick.
Why do you have it on light mode? Because I do. The phone. What's this then? That's funny. But that's the story of how we met.
Yes. That's about it.
I think we should maybe end it there. That feels like a good stopping point. Thank you guys for coming to this live. Thank you for understanding. I want to make something clear. We're going to do this again next week. I know you really want to see the finale on Thursday. We don't have time with our theses. It's just going to have to be this way. So we're going to do another one of these next week. So tune in. We'll let you know when it is. Thank you for coming. And
much appreciate you guys sticking it out while we just
grind away.
This last obstacle of school before it was filming in a dorm and then having people yelling outside and then technology issues. And this is the last one.
Oh, Nathan Shortridge, $50 donation. Thank you for telling the story. Thank you so much. I think Nathan has donated a ridiculous amount this live. But thank you guys. Thank you, Nathan. And we'll
Have a
see
lovely
y'all
evening.
later.
Stay safe. Stay well. Much love.
Wait, we have to do one last thing.
Get the tired.
You have to.
Surprise. A surprise. Stick around.
She hasn't been in videos recently because she does not love the room that we film in. But here's Cheyenne. Cheyenne the queen. I know you guys have all missed her, but we're not about to drag her into the filming room every single time that we go to film. So everybody put a meow in the chat for Cheyenne.
Why is it?
What?
It's lighting her so weird.
Oh.
That was
Splash zone.
vile.
Yikes. Well, you got a little Cheyenne action there. She also has a shaved belly right now.
She does.
Pretty cute.
She's doing good now. She
yeah.
had to shave her belly to get an ultrasound.
She had some IBS.
Yeah.
She's doing better
She
though.
just needed a different food that was more expensive.
But we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.